During previous training exercises, firing sites for the rocket launchers have been selected. Whatever route an enemy might take, CTAF has pre-plotted just how best to reach him with its missiles. Meanwhile, NATO ships cruising in the Mediterranean lend their weight to the resistance. Seconds after the first news of the attack is received, NATO jets are airborne. Every phase of the exercise is closely examined and evaluated by NATO commanders. Into the rugged foothills of the Alps, paratroopers and supplies are dropped to reinforce the frontline infantrymen who have been forcing the enemy to concentrate. Simulated casualties are quickly moved from the combat zone to hospitals in the rear. The use of helicopters in rescue and medical aid has reduced military casualties enormously. During the exercise, every arm of NATO's forces plays a well-coordinated role. Under crossfire by the infantry, the enemy has been forced to bunch up his troops, making them ideal targets for our guided missiles. As the battle continues, more and more missiles reach their pre-selected firing sites and are thrown against the enemy. During the maneuver, NATO's Navy plays an important role. Its first job is to clear the sea of enemy submarine and surface craft. It will later perform a secondary job. Against the invading hordes of the enemy from the east, the Navy too hurls its guided missiles. Carrier-based planes return to pick up a second payload to rain on the aggressor's forces. Amphibious troops are landed to attack the enemy on his flanks. NATO's paratroopers, practicing vertical envelopment, now complete the mopping up operation. Since its creation, NATO has come a long way in organization, manpower, and weapons. Where relatively little defense existed before, 15 free nations have built a modern air, sea, and ground organization. Through the addition of such forces as CTAF, NATO's strength continues to grow. This strength helps assure peace for the community of North Atlantic nations.
Not all Italians may understand the whys and wherefores of this futuristic army, which is stationed in their backyards. But most understand what dangers lie to the north, and CTAF, with all its push-button and conventional arms, serves as a strong reminder that America is prepared to act firmly in the face of any threat to the free world. Now this is Sergeant Stuart Queen, inviting you to be with us again next week for another look at your Army on The Big Picture.
The Big Picture is an official television report for the armed forces and the American people. Produced by the Army Pictorial Center. Presented by the United States Army in cooperation with this station.